Hey there, welcome back to a little bit of a ZVZ in StarCraft 2. See how this game ends up going for me. I'm probably just going to be playing it in a fairly standard way. Just going to be going for like some Lingbane shenanigans. Maybe try to get 2 to 3 bases set up. All that good stuff. I think I've already made a mistake, but that's okay. You just got to get that Overlord out there. It's slightly ahead of this thing, otherwise you just end up... or the drone. Otherwise you just end up sitting here staring at it, not being able to do anything because it's supply blocked for like 10 seconds. Always kind of awkward feeling. And then these larvae are just sitting around being useless with 200 minerals. Spend all those guys real quick though. Get myself saturated on this main base. Move this worker down. Go build me a second. Keep myself on pace here. 3 drones pop out at the same time. They'd be slightly staggered normally, but you know. Gonna get a gas and then next larva. Gonna get myself a spawning pool. Important things. Overlords are heading across the map at very similar angles to each other, although I think he clicked in as like a slightly different position that I might have. Build this gas. Get my pool down. Jerry's doing his best work, heading across the map, getting good vision out there. Gotta fill up this gas. We'll get an extra larva here. I'll send that to my mineral line, and then I'll just pull one off the gas so that I can get my gas saturated as soon as possible here. Could have pulled like all the workers, because I think I was kind of late on building the ones to my gas, but probably fine. Next base is coming online. I can get this worker, or I can build an overlord now while I wait for my second base to pop up. I sent another overlord out there. His 2 base is down already, so slightly before mine, so that seems like pretty early now. Build a drone down here. Kind of a waste of larva. Gonna get 2 pairs of lings, and then I'll send them across the map to do like a little bit of scouting. Build a queen on this base. Start worrying about getting my second base up to saturation. Start speed here.
We require more minerals.
2 more workers. So he's got lings popping out that he's getting ready to send across the map. I got the same deal. He might have queens though, getting ready to pop out. I want to have my overlord like back a little bit so it doesn't just die for free. Build more workers. I think like 1 more, and then this guy goes and builds me a baneling nest. Got some scouts out here. All his guys are on my side of the map. Send this queen down after the inject. All my workers should otherwise be safe to do their thing. Build 2 more overlords because I'm going to need them. Wait for these injects to pop. Speed to finish, and just build a bunch of lings, do a bunch of damage. I don't think I can break that. I'm just going to lose a ling for free. Kind of a waste. He's going for a full wall. So anything that I break is going to be really valuable. I don't know what... Evo chambers are easier to break than the Warrens. So that's good to know. I do want the Warren to die if I can get away with it, though. I built too many workers there. I'm going to be short a little bit on my ling count. Speed's just finishing now. So all of these should have been out like a little bit faster, and now I'm going to be in kind of an awkward position. Send these guys around, try to dodge that overlord vision. Base is like way more saturated than I want it to be though, so my mineral counts are going to be a bit weird, so I might as well just go start making a 3rd base now. Build lings to send across the map. I want them to go and support what's going on over here. Build a bunch of banes. Definitely messed this up. I'm a little out of practice. Get like a whole bunch of lings on the other side of the map. I don't think he saw them moving, so it should be a little bit late to like properly react. Get all these boys in, just start murdering, doing damage, whatever I can. Get these guys hitting this, get on the Roach Warren, kill all his queens. Move these guys into the worker line. Warren's dead, he has to rebuild the Evo chamber. It's just gonna kill all the roaches that he did build. Build more lings to send them across. That should be game. Accidentally caps locked. There we go. Took him a while to surrender there. It looked like he was kind of debating if he still wanted to stay in. I sent more workers up, baited those roaches out, and then I should have got like a transition ready for myself there, but I kind of delayed it because I was like pretty sure with how my push was going to work out for me. That's kind of a confusing situation with the full wall that he has set up there. Is like the plan that he gets enough roaches that he inevitably like breaks his own shit, or is that just for defense and that he was eventually going for a spire if I didn't attack him? Because the way that it was set up, any roaches that he did build, unless he was like trying to go for like a Nidus or like a Dropper Lord or something, he wouldn't have been able to efficiently get them out of his base. I don't know. Also, like one more Bane and I would have been able to break that wall like much more cleanly. Glad I got the Evo Chamber and the Roach Warren dead though. Guy's down like 500 minerals off the back of that or something along those lines. We'll see what a game 2 ends up being here. DVZs are going to look very similar to each other a lot of the time. That's like the only real switch up is if they get roaches, and if they get enough of them out fast enough, he can like actually kind of bully me back a little bit. And then I'm behind on tech, so he should hit 1-1 first. Then I need to probably go into something like, I'd say I need to go into air, but burrowed roaches end up being pretty good. Although it all depends on how your opponent's responding to the stuff that you build. Playing another ZVZ for game 2. But game 2, it feels weird playing on a new map pool. I kind of like didn't see anything about it getting ready to change or anything along those lines. So when it did happen, I just kind of got on one day and I was like, oh, this isn't what I was used to at all. But I don't play around like maps and all that stuff well enough for the map pool to make like a significant, for it to like really matter to me at all. Like, it matters in the sense that I like that it changes up the vibe, and there's, like, cool stuff like that over there, but, like, I don't do anything, like, map-specific. My game plan isn't quite that advanced yet. But if you knew maps with, like, really short rush distances and stuff like that, it might make you, like, more inclined to cheese on certain maps. But then if, like, you think that people know that too well, then you could be like, okay, well, what if I want to play macro game though? You can play a bit more defensively. Like, it's all mind games, really. That was rude. So he sees me getting my second base down. He's going in here, just taking like a little bit of a scout. Gonna fill up this base. I kind of want to follow this worker around because he's a dick. I just want to see where he goes. He's probably just sending it home, though. Yeah, he's just sending it home. Based on that pathing is what it looks like. I'm just going to move these two workers here, get these guys onto the mineral line, because I want to get my gas saturated as soon as possible. Not really a timing I want to mistake. Gonna get this guy out here. Jerry's heading across the map, doing his best. See what kind of information we can pull from him. Pool's almost up. Second base is almost up as well. The drone made it home. It's Overlord. I guess I don't want to see like if his base is coming up around the same time as mine. Looks like it. So we should be in pretty similar map states. My queens were late. I'm going to build my lings. Get speed. Get like a decent amount of workers up on this base. Injects are going to be slightly delayed. I don't see his moving out, so he might not be, unless he like did it along the corner there. Queens are still spawning, like one more drone, and then I build the Baneling nest. Okay, one more drone, build the Baneling nest, double inject my bases, build an Overlord, one more larva, and then I build another Overlord. Does he have safety lings? Let's find out. All this stuff seems very light. Just gonna take a look. So men's going roaches. Back these boys up. I think my worker count is a little ahead of his, but that means he might like hit me with some roaches pretty early here. So maybe I should just build a spine defensively, get my worker or like get my drones out. Send these guys back across the map. So he's got 2 roaches for now. That means I might not want to do this unless I get like an actual fuck ton of lings. I can force him to kind of stay on his side of the map, but I'm not super confident in Banes here. Roaches do pretty well at soaking up their damage. Gonna leave my guys on my side of the map. Move this Overlord back. Hopefully it doesn't get killed by that Queen. Gonna move these guys across because they have speed, so I might be able to catch that Queen out of position, build a bunch more Lings. Didn't look like he had a wall set up. I'm going to just start my transition early because I think he got his roaches out kind of fast. Build what Banes I can build, although I'm doing this in vision, so he might go try to fight me. Want to get this filled up, move this worker over here. Go catch this Queen real quick. Oh, these guys don't have armor, right? So this is like a good fight for me. Yeah, the Ravagers all just die. And that's like a lot of gas. This game should just be over. There we go. So that, I've never seen that before, but I'll take the free win. If those had just been roaches, those Banes would have had to just run into his mineral line, like in his main base, as like a distraction. Probably would have been the plan. And then I could leave my other Lings on like low ground, just get rid of the second base, keep myself at like a huge drone advantage, and just try to like work into some other kind of tech in the future. I'm pretty sure I started my like 2-base upgrade, or my like upgrade to layer. That. Alright, 2 pretty short games here so far. I'll probably play a third. Maybe just play till I lose, one of the two. Playing up against a random player for the third game. It'd be kind of funny if they just got Zerg. Set up my second base hockey. I accidentally did my first one as well. This map, oh, this looks weird. Surely it'll be fine. Something about the gases, the way they're spaced and on like this side of my screen is like kind of messing with my eyes. I don't know why. I don't know what race they're playing, which is a bit of a problem for me. I might do like 2 out of 3. I think I'm gonna go for like a roach build here. Like a bit of like a 5 roach pressure type thing. 2 out of 3 I feel like this works decently on. And if it's Zerg, I mean, as long as I do things fast enough, I'll have some like safety units. So I think it'll end up being okay. I want to go make a hatch here. Probably this larva ends up getting to go do it cleanly. This worker can go build me a gas when I finish it. So Protoss. So this ends up being kind of okay. He might be cannon rushing me though. In which case, I want to grab these guys. No, I just took some minerals and left. I never started this gas, which is bad. Larva come out. I want to start my Queen. Next 150, I want to be my Roach Warren. Doesn't look like he's like going all the way into my base. No. Oh, fuck. Okay. Surely fine, right? These workers onto the gas just finished. Get these guys like across the map, take like a little look-see at what's going on. Jerry's doing his best, but I want a bit more scouting information. So I don't see a pylon, so you can't like come back and do like a late cannon rush or anything along those lines. I need an overlord over here though. This Queen needs to get like finished. Second base is just about online. He's got a zealot scouting. I can go like maybe break that pylon on his low ground. That would be kind of funny. This base is slowly coming, and then now I build those roaches, build the 4th roach. Get these guys out of here. Pull that adept away. I think building this Queen might be a mistake. Like 1 more roach. I'm gonna need another overlord soon. I really just don't want to lose any units. I'll path this guy up ahead, and then I want to start saturating this base. Get another overlord for the future. So he sent his shit away. My Overlord's probably gonna die. Gonna build like a couple more roaches to send, do more damage. Build Lings over here. I need 2 more Overlords. These guys all need to do more damage. This roach I can morph
Overlords.
if I get another Overlord out.
Spawn more overlords. We require
Built way too many there.
minerals. We require more minerals.
Back these guys up because I'm losing too many units for free. Bad Stalker count, not going to be able to take this fight. Now I'm super behind because I think I just messed things up too much. It's like pretty tight as far as like resources required go. I built way too many extra roaches. Everybody just has to get home. These Stalkers... This guy loses, right? Build a Ravager and then I'll send my shit to like go catch back up. This base has its queen. I need more workers. I need like another base online, but I never got the hotkey set up. All his stuff is across the map now. Accidentally morphed another Ravager. I can send these guys down to go try to do some damage, kill this Stalker. Very sloppy. Finish saturating this base. Make sure this base is camera hotkeyed. Grab it. Send... I don't have enough units. I need to just stay home, I think. Build another Overlord because I'm going to need one in the future. Build 2 because I think I delayed it a little bit too much. I need to get this base upgraded. I need to get another gas online. This is all finished saturating though. I can grab these gases, replace those workers. Third base is almost online. I think he overreacted to my roach push, but it's hard to say without being able to see his units or his base. Get this gas online. I probably didn't have to build the low ground one so late. This base is almost up. I'm very behind economically, I think. If he's going any kind of, like, air, I'm probably in a really bad spot right now. Like, an Oracle would go really hard here. Build this base up. Build a bunch of Lings as support.